Hey everybody, welcome to another Pro Acoustics Tech Talk. I'm Nathan, and today we're going to be talking about some sound masking products from Atlas Sound. Alright, so today we're talking about some sound masking products from Atlas Sound, particularly some that you can use for indirect masking. Indirect masking, we've kind of discussed in detail in a number of other videos. Be sure and check those out if you need more info on that. But the concept is that these speakers go above the plenum, above your ceiling, above the tile, and then fire up and reflect sound waves off the hard lid of the ceiling, the roof, and then it comes back down and your listeners hear it to help add speech privacy and to help improve productivity. The M1000, this one over here, the white one, which I'll explain in a second, can also be used in open ceiling environments, also available in black. So if you have a vaulted open ceiling, you can use these as well, not necessarily just above tiles. So everything we have here first, starting off with this guy, is the Atlas M1000R. R stands for round - W, which means white. Also comes in black. And then it is a variation of the Atlas M1000 over here, one of the most popular sound masking speakers. It is a black box, also available in white, and designed to go above the plenum as well. So square, round, also available in a model made in the US exclusively if you need that for any application. We can definitely accommodate that. But the idea here is that these essentially hang from their hanger, either via chain or aircraft cable above the ceiling. And then the sound fires up from the built-in 8-inch woofer and then hits your roof, reflects down, and we enjoy all the benefits of sound masking that, once again, we've discussed in some other videos. This can all be powered, ultimately, by this cool little guy here that we use for a lot of our simpler, smaller masking applications. This is the AM1200. So the AM1200 is actually a low-profile sound masking system in that it's a complete system. Inside this is a masking generator, an amplifier, and two 4-inch speakers that fire out of these ports here on the side. This can be mounted in a ceiling. It is plenum rated, as are all these speakers in the M1000 line. Or it can also be used, to basically mount in the ceiling and to just essentially mask the area that you need from the built-in speakers. Or it can also drive additional speakers, as there's a 12-watt, 70-volt amplifier built in. So essentially that means you can drive dozens, if needed, more M1000s or other 70-volt indirect sound masking speakers from this single unit. Comes with some cool mounting hardware. This can also be suspended, or it also has screw holes and rack ears to where it can ultimately be mounted to a hard surface as well if called upon. Ultimately, this product, as well as the M1000 systems, we really like because they're easy to install, improves productivity and privacy just like every other sound masking product, and it's plenum rated, so it meets local code, and very, very simple to install. Essentially what I've done here is I've wired up the AM1200 to a single M1000RW for us to listen to here today to simulate a sound masking inside of an open ceiling environment, or this could be above the tile as well. So let's give it a listen. All right, so first the AM1200 has first a selection of white noise or pink noise. I'm going to stay with white for our purposes here. And it also has a volume for the internal speaker as well as the external speaker. So let's go ahead, and then it also has a knob you're going to see me turn with a screw here for high cut, which actually rolls out the high frequencies in the masking, which allows it to kind of not be as piercing or as harsh, and you can kind of make that adjustment to taste as needed. So let's try out the internal speaker first. That's white noise. I'm going to roll out the high cut a little bit. That's at the same volume. We've actually just rolled out the higher frequencies a little bit. From your direction, it'll be this way. I'm going to put those back. Turn that back down. Now let's listen to the M1000. This is currently tapped for our purposes at 0.25 watts, so 0.25 watts, not very loud at all, or not a lot of wattage, but not much is needed for sound masking purposes either. So let's listen to that. Pink noise, or this is white noise. Let's go to pink noise. And then it's a little bit harsh, so let's roll out some of that high frequencies. Much better. And for our purposes here today, I turned that up much louder than you normally would in an average office environment, just to clarify. But you know, this is basically a very simple to use solution, very simple to install. Like I mentioned, I can chain many more speakers to this and don't need anything as far as digital tuning or a digital signal controller, nothing along those lines, just good old-fashioned, easy to adjust knobs. So very simple and cost-effective, something that we can add to your office environment, around your conference room, anything like that. Drop us a like, leave a comment, let us know if we can help with anything or if you have other questions where we might be able to be of assistance. And get in touch and let us know what we can do to be a part of your audio needs and your audio projects. And until next time, guys, take care.